For some reason, my whole shebang is to say, hey, besties, and just do this. Because we be vibing for real. I'm pretty good at coming up with some little catchphrases for real. Because I forgot that I have an intro that I don't say. But if you're new here, my name's Kayla. I'm a college student. What else am I? I am a child of God. I love Jesus. And I just want to take you through my life for real. Nothing really special. Just the mundane, and I feel like half of us are going through the mundane, so why not show it? What am I gonna do? I'm about to do this hair, so don't laugh at me when you see what's going on. It's none of that funny. So one of my New Year's resolutions is to wear my hair down more, and I'm sorry, I wore my hair down all week. Today is Wednesday. I wore my hair down all week, but today I really want to do like a slick back. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, because like in half of my videos, my hair is never down. I will do that more, okay? I will do that more. But I actually get very frustrated when my hair's down in videos. It's kind of weird. It's like I've gotten so used to my little slick backs that like sometimes I really don't be wanting to wear my hair down. But I'm trying to get used to that this year. Just being like, just letting my hair just unapologetically be itself, you know? I think like with curly hair, it's not even predictable. So it's like, why are you trying to predict how your curly hair is gonna act today when you know the routine? So I put some gel in my hair, but the thing is flaking up. I want to do this slick back that I had used to do. It's basically where I do like 2 lines here, and then I slick it. It's like another way of doing a slick back without doing like the traditional middle part one. So I also just want to do like a quick update, life and everything. For me to sit down while I do this. Let's chat. I follow this other content creator, and I think I get really inspired by content creators and people I watch in general, which can be a good and bad thing, because it's like when I watch people too much, I tend to like want to pick up things that they do. So just be careful. I just gotta be careful about that. One thing that I value about this content creator, I'll put her name on the screen, is she's just so real and vulnerable. And I think like there's a comfort in me watching her because of her vulnerability, and I aspire to have that. And like I feel like in my personal friendships, I'm like that. I'm sorry you have to look at me like this because I look like Boo Boo the Clown or whoever that is. In my actual friendships in real life, like I'm very vulnerable, and I want to be able to share that a little bit more here. And I think that like I dipped my toes in with telling my testimony and stuff like that, so you guys can kind of see like me sharing parts of my life. One thing I failed to share online is like the real thoughts about how I feel about certain things. And that thing is school right now. Right now I'm just kind of going through a tough season with school. There's a lot of people that are my age that are graduating and everything, or like are going to graduate this year, and that is not my portion. And I wasn't gonna say unfortunately, but like God's timing is not unfortunate. So I need to like stop getting into that mindset. I was expected to graduate this year, according to like my little plan that I had with school. You know, you have a graduation plan if you're not in college. That's kind of how it works. You have a graduation plan. And I was expected graduation day, but the Lord has something else for me right now. So that doesn't mean that I'm not in school right now. I'm still in school. I will be full time by the grace of God, because right now my classes are not registered. Like not all of my classes are registered. Right now I only have 10 units. I'm supposed to have at least 12, and I need one more class in order to be full time. And that is stressing me the heck out. But I'm just trying to take it day by day, y'all. It's like really frustrating. Like this school stuff is not for the weak for real. I just wanted to be more vulnerable and open up about that. You see what I'm talking about? It's cute, right? I think I might do a bun. Am I gonna look like a little dome? I don't know. Or actually I could do a ponytail. I got these hair ties from Dollar Tree. This brand is called Gimme, and it says it's for thick hair. I don't have thick hair, but these are holy grail. I actually got these again because I love them. It says that it doesn't like put a dent in your hair, and that is so true. Like I thought it was just like a little scam, but no, for real. Like these hair ties don't put a dent in my hair. So if I have my hair down and I want to tie it up for a minute, it literally doesn't put a dent in my hair. So that's one thing I really like about it. And they're super thick and stretchy. So yeah, I get off topic pretty quickly, but that's what I was trying to say. Right now I'm not registered in my classes full time, which is stressing me out, but I feel like God is literally showing up in this moment, and I'm trying to accept that. Like, I'm really trying to accept the what is the word? Accept his plan. That's what it is. And it's hard for me, and it's really, really hard right now. Like, I feel like we throw around the word like, let's trust in God. Like, for real, like, I'm gonna trust in God this year. But baby, when you have something planned, you want to go buy that car, you want to move out, you want to finish school at a certain time, you want to have a boyfriend right now. Like, I don't know what it is for you. We be having these certain time frames that we want to do stuff, and the Lord is telling me no, baby, no, it's not gonna happen that way. I have something better. I'm in the you know, like, there's stages of grief. I'm not grieving right now, but there's stages of denial. In denial of like wanting to trust in his plan, for real. Like what do you mean I'm not gonna graduate at this time? Come on now. Like, I literally worked so hard. Like, come on. So that's the frustrating thing. And I also have to retake a class that I had so much shame with that. It's really God, it's really the Holy Spirit speaking through me right now, because I had so much shame with having to retake a class that, like, I felt like a failure. I felt like I was dumb or something. Like, and if I tell you the more in depths on why I have to retake a class, you'll be like, yeah, could it be me? And I'm like, girl, I don't even know how it's me, for real. The backstory behind that is I have to retake a class. It's a biomechanics class. I'm a kinesiology major, and the biomechanics class at my school is pretty hard. I literally had like a C for like a cool minute in the class, you know? And it was fluctuating between like a high C, and I actually had like a 75. So I was like, okay, I can bring this up. Like, I could either go to an 80, or I could just really plummet down with this final. So I had that grade, and more of the story, I didn't do good on this final exam, and like, I didn't pass by 1%. Yeah, let that sink. I didn't pass the class by 1%. That frustrated me so much, and my grade was at 69, and I was begging the professor to round my grade up, but he already said in the beginning of the class, hey, I'm not rounding nothing up. You get what you get, type of professor. And I'm like, valid. I'm like, I was like kind of frustrated about that, but I'm like, you know what? I put in the work into my classes, so like, not really tripping about that at the time, you know. But once it got closer to the end of the semester, I'm like, oh heck no, we gotta do something about this. I became more stressed about it, and I tried my best. I didn't make the cut, so I have to retake the class this semester. And when I didn't pass, y'all, like, that, the spirit of like rejection, despair, like, literally sank in my body. Like, my whole heart sank when I found out I did not pass. My whole heart sank, and I really was praying, and I really had faith in the Lord that, like, maybe, you know what, maybe I didn't pass, but guess what? God is a redeemer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to email the professor, even though he said that he ain't gonna, what is it called, round my grade up. Maybe he might have some like kindness in his heart today or something. I don't know. More of the story, I didn't get an email back, and there's 2 exams for this class where you have to do lab and lecture, and neither of my professors or instructors wanted to do that, round my grade up. And I feel like this is a similar reoccurring situation in my life. I had a similar, maybe it's not about classes, but the lesson that the Lord's teaching me is that, like, he can run things back if he wants to. He can run things back, because I had like this friend group that I was in, and I like distanced myself from the friend group because I was trying to live more godly and everything, and then he ran that friendship back. So I'm sorry if you hear my mom. Hold on, let me actually get my little mic. Yeah, like I was saying, I feel like this lesson that the Lord's teaching me is that he can run it back if he wants to, and that, like, he can make things move and shift, you know. And I feel like sometimes we fail to remember that he is in control. And this was a moment where, like, I was like, oh, you are in control. So the reason why those 2 things correlate, the friendship and then this class that I'm retaking, is the fact that, like, I was friends with these girls, and then I distanced myself because I felt like they weren't leading me closer to Christ at the time. And after that, I was pretty sad about that because I love them. I really liked hanging around them. It's just the fact that like I was really going on this journey of getting closer with the Lord during the time. I didn't know how to communicate that, you know, like how to tell somebody that what they're doing is leading me further away and all these things. So I stopped talking to them for a while because then I moved out of college. I moved out of the dorms, and then I prayed for them and was praying for that friend group for a while and was praying for them even at that time. And I was seeing nothing. Nothing was shifting. Nothing was moving. I start this community group called Glory Girls. By the way, if you're in SoCal, you can definitely come and join us. It's just, we do women's Bible studies, events, and gatherings and stuff. And I prayed for them, and I was like, I sent them the flyer to this Bible study, and they end up coming. And like that moment there of them coming to that Bible study just shifted the atmosphere and taught me a lesson. I thought that I was going to be praying for them to teach them a lesson in a way. Not in that way, but in a way where like, I'm praying for them because I want God to move in their life, yada, yada. I want them to get closer to the Lord. The crazy thing is that situation taught me a lesson when I intended it for the prayers to teach them a lesson. Not a lesson. I don't want to seem like I'm trying to bestow something on them. Like, I'm talking about like just for them to see God. It ended up turning out back to me where I had to see God more. Why am I saying this correlates? When I'm doing two things at one time, it's hard for me to like process sometimes. Like, girl, dang, what the heck are you on the spectrum or something? I changed my outfit. If you didn't know, green is my favorite color. So my outfit for today, move out the way. My outfit for today is all thrifted, which I love. So I thrifted this like big green like sweater. The reason why I have it layered is because it's itchy, but I was like, I cannot pass up on this color and how comfy and cute it is. Like, it's comfy and cute, but like some parts of it is itchy. So that's the reason why I layered it, and I'm actually pretty happy about the layering that I did. And then these jeans are from Banana Republic, which I also thrifted at Salvation Army. And I love these. These are just like some regular straight leg pants. Nothing too crazy, if I'm being honest. And that is the fit for today. I don't know if I want to keep my hair like in this puff because I feel like it's not even a puff. In this like ponytail because it's dried up for real. Okay, so I remembered where I was going with my story because I be jumping to 10 conclusions. What I was trying to say, what the Lord taught me during that whole time is, number one, that like God can put you back in a room that you would have never expected. And this is happening to me twice. Like, I literally didn't think I was going to be back in a room with those friends because in my mind, I was like, maybe they're too far from the Lord, that like my prayers are not being heard. I don't even know if this is even redeemable type of thing. And it wasn't even like that they were like far off. They knew Jesus. So it's like, hey, it's not like they don't know Jesus at all. So one, and then two, yeah, I just didn't think I didn't think my prayers were being heard. And in that situation, but then in this school situation, I also didn't feel like my prayers were being heard because I wasn't being redeemed from the class. Like, they didn't say, oh, Kayla, we are going to just like round your grade up and you'll be good. Like, you know, that's what I was expecting. And I was like, God's going to move on that behalf. Cause like, why wouldn't he? It's literally 1%, you know? So I had to accept that whole class situation, but I was not expecting really, if I'm being honest. I was just like, I'm going to pray. And I feel like God is just going to fix this situation. I'm just going to hope for the best, you know? Although I was crying and huffing and puffing at the same time, I didn't want to do anything that whole day because I was so sad about that. Because I put so much work and effort into that class, y'all. Like I said, God will sometimes put you back in a room that you didn't even think you were supposed to be in. I'm going to be back into that same class with the same professor, same lab instructor. I was like, maybe I'm going to get a different lab instructor. Maybe my grade can go be better. Lord's like, no, I'm going to give you the same thing. We're going to do a 360. We're going to do a 360 and let's see where your mindset is now. So I shifted my mindset. I prayed about it. And I also did some avoiding, if I'm being honest. I didn't really want to accept the fact that I have to retake this class. And I was like, you know what? I'll deal with that thing when that time comes. And now that's the time right now. Right now is the time. I think I've accepted it. The only thing is I am a little nervous, honestly, just to walk in that classroom for the lab instructor to just see me again. But I'm also just not, what is it called? I'm not like, what is the word? I'm also okay. I'm also okay going in there because I know my character was really great in that season of me taking the class. And also I showed up. So it's not like I was a student that never gave a crap or whatever, never cared about the class and just lollygagged it and failed. No, like I literally showed up to office hours plenty of times. Just as uncomfortable it is for me to be there, honestly, might be uncomfortable for her seeing me there again, trying so hard for this class. But that's just kind of what I have to do. I'm also just looking at it as an opportunity for my grade to be better. This is why it's important for you to shift your mindset on whatever situation you're in, because on the bright side, I could have just settled for that C and was just like, oh, just please give me my 1%. And then boom, I got that C and it's on my transcript. Or look at me now, I'm going to be retaking the class. I have another chance to improve my grade and maybe even get an A or a B. Like, who knows where God is going to take me with retaking this class. Maybe my mindset is different. Maybe the season that he has me in is ready for me to be in this class. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to try my best to continue to dwell on his word and his promises. Even when we cling to his promises, just know that it's not always going to happen the way you thought it was going to happen. It's not always going to look the way that you thought it was going to look. And sometimes he's just going to put you back in the same room that you never thought you would be in. So that's the life lesson of today. And I'm already dressed. My bag is kind of packed and I want to go to the library. Got a lot of planning to do for school. And second, I want to get back into the gym, but I don't feel ready to go back to the gym just because I don't have a plan. Like, I just been going, but I don't have a plan. And that's red flag right there. If you are a gym goer, don't go if you don't have a plan. Like, you're just really wasting time. Like, if you're not going to be eating right, if you're not going to go to the gym with a plan, then at this point, you're really stretching because your mindset ain't even there. So right now I'm eating my breakfast. I ate oatmeal and then these sausage patties I got from Sprouts. They're actually pretty good and they digest pretty well. They're actually more healthier than the regular like sausage patties because they have a lot of like, I think it's called additives and like preservatives and all those things that take a little bit longer for your body to process. So it's like less processed, if that makes sense. And then I made some oatmeal. The oats that I used were like gluten-free. I'm not gluten-free, but like I feel like it's so much better to digest. And then I'm gonna be using this Liquid IV hydration packet in my little Stanley. Not gonna lie, this thing kind of crunchy, so I hope it dissolves well. Yeah, this thing, it's not old, but they just like sticking to. The flavor I got is strawberry. They have a lot of flavors. I recommend Liquid IV. It's pretty good. This, I was a little afraid that this little cup I got is not the right ounces for the amount that you're supposed to have, but it says add to 16-ounce water, and this one is 20 ounce, surprisingly. I know it doesn't look like it. Wait, I need to take a sip because it's pretty full. Yeah, I need to shake it up because I can barely taste it, but I seen my friend with one of these on school campus, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get one. So now that I know that it's 20 ounces, I'm like, you know what? This is actually enough. It's way more than the one I actually have from Awala. Actually, let me go check and see. But it's so cute. This is actually a kid's Stanley, but I like the fact that it has a handle that I can hold it. Let me go see how many ounces my Awala is though. So this is my Awala. I think it's 20. Oh, this one's 32 ounces though. This does not look 20 ounces. This is half of this. I think it's because it's a little wider, but the thing about the wallet, this part right here be getting so dirty. And that also is because of me, and this part gets dirty. You have to wipe it consistently. So annoying. Yeah, that's really annoying about that, but yeah. I have my regular water and then my like hydration one. So let's try it out. It tastes so good. The thing is, it says to use a 16 ounce, and even though this is 20, it's like still like very potent, like very strong, really good. So good. The oatmeal sausage combo reminds me of elementary, because my mom used to make oatmeal all the time. I am finna leave. Had to turn the TV off. For some reason, my family loves to leave the TV on, and it's really annoying because it's just so overstimulating for me. Milo is back at my house, y'all. Not back at my house. He was originally at my boyfriend's house, or lived at my boyfriend's house since just roommate stuff. He is now at my house, and he's basically here full time. I already set his water and his breakfast here. Come here, Milo. Milo, come. Oh, I think he knows he's gonna get tied up. That's why he doesn't want to come. Oh, now you want to come. Milo, paw. Good boy. Here you go. Oh, I don't think he likes that one. We got these like little milk ones. He doesn't like it. He throws that one out. Would you like this one? Okay, he likes that one. He don't like these. He literally threw them on the floor. All right, so that's my little shebang with Milo. Usually I would walk him. I can't walk him right now because I gotta go. So I was planning on going to the library. The library that I want to go to literally opens at 12. Like, what kind of library are you? You have to at least open up in the morning, not like at 12. Like, what? And it's currently 11:11. So I guess I'm gonna go to study at Starbucks because that's the best we could do right now. Even though it's just so loud, that care for doing schoolwork there, because it's just really loud and it's not really a vibe like that. But I'm gonna go just because the library that I want to go to isn't going to open on time, so I'll just do that in the meantime. Okay, y'all, so I am headed to the library. It's currently 12:14, so they just opened and I am gonna go there. The Starbucks, I just ended up like staying outside, and it was really nice because I honestly like being outside and doing work. Like, I just wish there was like plugs outside where I could like charge my devices. But since the whole fires out here in LA County, why do I have that blinker on? Since the whole fires out here in LA County, like, the air quality is not the best. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking by just like being outside, because my nose started getting irritated. It was like I was breathing in, but like, I don't know how to explain it. It just felt like my nose was a little weird and it didn't feel comfortable. So it just felt really uncomfortable. So I'm actually kind of glad to be able to go back to be able to go to this library because of that, after a while of being outside. And I knew that the air quality is not that good, and they are saying that we should put on masks and everything, but the N95 mask that they said like you should definitely have on, it's ugly, and like, I shouldn't even be speaking. It's rather like my health or an ugly mask that nobody cares about. but nobody really is wearing masks out here, which is like crazy, and I guess I'm a part of that number. Okay, y'all, so just got back into my car, and bruh, I was at that library since I got there around like 12:15 or something, or at least 12:30. It's currently 3:25, so that's a good amount of time there at the library, which I'm happy about because I was so productive today. I got everything that I wanted to do on my to-do list off, except for one of my classes I had to watch another lecture, but I didn't finish it because when you're trying to watch a lecture and take notes at the same time, it takes twice as long. Just because the video is like, what, 15 minutes? Like, you're gonna spend 30 minutes writing. And what got me so annoyed is the professor didn't have the PowerPoints on Canvas for me to just like put it into GoodNotes. So it just took a lot more time because I had to handwrite everything. And on top of that, I'm a visual learner, so I was drawing out the things that were on the side, picking up those images or whatever. So yeah. Also, I am officially a library card owner. Am I gonna check out a book? We'll see. When I get a little bit more deeper into my classes, I want to do this video idea, which I heard it's like where people go like study hopping. Oh, the study hopping. I want to do that video one day, like study hop. And technically that's kind of what I've been doing today. I literally went to Starbucks, then I came here thinking about going to another spot that's like closer to where my school is, but I personally don't like going to my school and studying there. Well, okay, let me not just say that because I want to use my resources for sure, but the library at my school, I think it's really good. It's just like certain times it's like packed and everything, and I typically don't stay at the library long at my school just because it's like I'm already there all day. To be at the library there is just like, can I get a new environment for real, you know? So that's kind of how I feel about like my school like resources sometimes, where like I've used them and I don't use them all on a consistent basis, but that's because like I'm there half of the day and I don't want to be there all the time, you know? Okay, so I'm taking Milo on a walk right now. This is his first walk and his only walk of the day. We only do one walk either way. Try to make it a habit now that I have him to move my body daily. And I feel like I was already doing that because like obviously I was going to the gym and stuff, but this right here is just gonna be changing the game because I actually never like went on a walk by myself around my neighborhood or anything. I feel like it's just like more natural when you go with the dog. It's just like a normal thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. I actually really enjoy these walks, especially being in college. Like I feel like it's gonna help me mentally. So I'm excited to do this more often. I also have this app I'm gonna put on the screen that's been helping me with habits. And there's 3 habits that I'm going to be practicing this year that I wanna share with you guys. The first one is reading my Bible, obviously daily. The second one is movement, and that one's helped a lot. Hold on. So right here is a sidewalk, and I'm trying to teach Milo to pause when we get to sidewalk. Because he doesn't do that. So I have this like little clicker right here that I use, and I click when I want him to go. Am I a good dog trainer? I wouldn't say I am, but this is something I'm teaching him. So I tell him, I step right here. See, you see how he moves once I like move my foot? But I tell him, wait, Milo. Wait. He's not even looking at me. This is the thing. See, I have to like literally move in order for him to go. But I didn't tell him go. So he only goes when I move my foot. But I want him to make eye contact. Milo. Yeah, his recall isn't the best. My boyfriend's calling me, so let's answer while we're on this walk. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I just got done.
On my walk, I met some dog trainers, and I seen one of them before. They like train like German Shepherds and stuff, and they also train service dogs. So they gave me their business cards. The thing about this is like, I've been wanting Milo trained, but it's just so expensive. But they said that they're probably gonna be doing like Sunday, what is it called? Classes or something, group classes. So I'd love to like check that out and see what that's about. But yeah, I really wanna get Milo trained, help him out with that. He's only one, so like he still has a lot to learn. But I just feel like it gets so frustrating sometimes when you want your dog to do certain things. And basically my dog is only one, so it's like, what do you expect? He's still learning. So I'm actually pretty late to getting back to my car because I had that talk with them for a little bit and I'm supposed to be gone right now, but I have to hurry up and walk back home. Ooh, somebody cooking some good food. It smells like garlic. All right, so I'll see you guys when I go to school. By the way, whoa. There's a whole bunch of dogs around here and they're reacting.
Do they have a sushi spot?
Hey guys, so we are currently taking some photos. I don't have any good Instagram photos, so I was like, I like my fit today and we're gonna do some photos. So I already told y'all the outfit details, but yeah, we're in Long Beach right now. Found a cute spot. If you haven't seen my last vlog, we went into this, maybe not the last vlog that I just posted, but a couple vlogs ago, I went to Cargo Coffee and I was like, I love the scenery right here. So we're basically taking some photos around and yeah. He's doing some test shots right now. I felt like I needed to have like a purse or something or like an accessory. This is my only accessory. I don't think I'm gonna hold in the photo, but I have this little grip mate thing. My boyfriend got me actually from TJ Maxx. It's kind of like the original, like I think it's called Octo Buddy or something. You could just stick it to anything. It don't be sticking to the stuff I want to stick it to, which is crazy. So how's it looking?
I think I should drop my other legs.
Uh-oh. Hey guys, so after the photo shoot, ended up coming home and now I'm gonna take a shower. I really want to wash my hair, but like I don't have the energy for it, and every time I want to wash my hair it's too late because then it has to dry and I don't want to go to sleep with my hair wet and I don't want to diffuse. The struggles of being a black girly. But anyways, I'm gonna go take a shower. And thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. I'm gonna start filming more vlogs as much as I can. The problem isn't filming the vlogs, it's editing them. So definitely make sure you guys leave a comment down below. It just keeps me on check, like, okay, people watching, you know what I mean? Give this video a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe because a lot of y'all be watching me but ain't be subscribing. Like, tune in, and then I'll show more college videos, you know what I mean? So yeah, bye.